Right, hello and welcome to the 5th episode of the Daily Shed. So today I want to talk about my song Berimbau del Bosque, which involves a kind of unusual rhythm pattern in the intro, and I just wanted to focus on the intro because in it I'm using my thumb as both a bass drum and a kick drum, while keeping sort of a 16th note, almost like a hi-hat pattern going with my index finger. So to start out, I'm going to look at the index finger. With my left hand, I'm just muting the strings, and I usually do it around the 5th or 7th fret, something like that. I don't mind if I get some of those harmonics. So the first thing is that it's giving my index finger just up and down. And this is all finger style, and fingernails come in very handy, of course. 16ths like that. And I'll play the whole pattern as. Okay. Slowing that down. Okay. So the index finger is just going up and down, just regular. That never changes. Actually, through the whole song, it never changes. And my thumb, I'm doing right on the 1, I'm hitting my thumb, and I'm just giving a good solid slap right there. And depending on your guitar, you may get a better thump in certain areas than others. For me, the closer I get to the bridge, the more of a nice solid thump I get. So, right on 1, along with the downstroke. And through the song, all of the percussion is on a downstroke. That's a lot easier than in upstroke, but it just happens with this song. It's always on the downstroke. So, the very first note is like that. So, bass drum, and then snare. And for the snare, you're just thwacking the E string, or maybe the E and A strings, very, very solidly, like that. So the thumb pattern's like this. Okay, it's a 2-bar pattern. Okay, so if you're practicing this, I would suggest to practice that first, just the thumb. Try to get that really even. And your index finger, again, it's going up and down, 16th notes over top of it without ceasing. The thing to do is to coordinate the downstrokes in your rhythm. So when you're doing the snare part on this string, it's a downstroke. The downstroke is probably only on the bottom 3 strings, like that. So hitting with your thumb and doing the downstroke with your index, like that. When you're doing the bass, your kick drum, you're probably hitting most of the strings with it, like that. But when you're hitting with your thumb, probably just the bottom 3 strings. So again, real slow. And as you can imagine, this comes in useful for almost any song where you can do strum, to be able to have both a bass drum and a snare drum. Usually the bass drum and snare don't hit together in a song anyway. They're usually alternating in almost any style of music. So once you get this down, you can really apply it to a lot of other songs. But this is a fun song, and in the future, another episode, I'll talk about the rest of the song, which involves a lot of string muting with your left hand. But for now, this is the rhythm pattern again. Alright, let me know any questions or comments you may have about this. Have fun with it. It's a really nice way to expand what your guitar can do to start adding some of this kind of drum set percussion to it. Alright, thanks for watching, and yep, let me know any questions or comments you might have.